already told y'all about CORTIS with all my CORTIS videos. We're hyped live, dude. Dude, that small part in this song is just too good, choreo-wise. Y'all ain't ready. It's Jarrell. We got the Mama Awards performance for CORTIS. I think at this point, if you guys are invested in CORTIS, you guys know, or I guess in this case, expect that a lot of their performances are going to be high energy. That's just how it is. I mean, I can vouch for it because I've seen them live. And I will tell you right now, they have endless energy. Yeah, right now, CORTIS is just one of my favorite groups at the moment, just in this current time, because they're just going crazy. So no more time to waste, and let's go. Ooh, hold on. Wait, that's low-key fire. That's how you're gonna open up with the performance? Wait. Oh, this is how you start a performance. The artistry, bro. I already told y'all about CORTIS with all my CORTIS videos. We're hyped live, dude. Let's go, James. Let's go, y'all. Dude, the chants? That's actually insane. Bro, the outfits though. I think someone dropped their towel or their cloth. Yeah, pick that shit up. Yo, his outfit is fire though. Play that beat. Dude, that small part in this song is just too good, choreo-wise. Let's go, y'all. Dude, I've had a lot of their songs. I've had their songs on repeat. On repeat. I think it's crazy how they can really radiate that energy with this big stage. Oh shit! Oh my god! Nah, CORTIS has endless energy, bro. Oh my god! This rendition of FaSHioN is crazy. I actually love the fact that they're not doing the choreo for this. Because it's like, It just hypes you up and just gives you energy, bro. I still love the choreo though, for sure. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. Dude, I just feel like moshing, dude. Holy fuck. Nah, that's... They have endless energy. CORTIS? Shout outs to CORTIS. Oh my god. Y'all know we just gotta run it back. CORTIS? Y'all are just going crazy. This performance is just crazy. I think the reason why a lot of people like this opener, this intro, just the way that it's introduced is that while this concept of doing that on stage is not necessarily new, I think it's just the fact that it's more of a refresher for a lot of the audience, right? So we'll typically see a new type of dance break or a new choreo when it comes to a lot of the K-pop groups, and that's completely fine. I think that's awesome. But here they want to showcase something a little bit different, or their identity as CORTIS. So having Martin literally do this on stage with producing, whether or not it was actually done live, it's still going to be rehearsed. That's going to be one of the things I feel like people are going to have misconceptions about. While this is a really cool thing to do on stage, this does not mean he just was like went up there and then started doing that. No, you got to rehearse that just like any other show that you would prepare for. So of course, whether or not it's live, which I do think it is live regardless, it's still rehearsed. That's going to be the one thing I am going to hopefully like just get that into your guys' heads. And if I'm wrong, and if Martin comes out of nowhere, or if CORTIS goes on live on Weverse saying, oh, that actually was, you know, we just did that on a whim and we winged it. Okay, even better. That'd be sick. But I will say that this is rehearsed. Like, you don't... The thing with shows is that you have to know that that they're going to rehearse for these things. That way the show comes out to be really good. Like, when you go and perform. Because it's a performance. And... I think one of the biggest things too in this section is that he just does it so casually, very nonchalant, and that's very important to the stage presence. You see how he's smirking and he's just like looking at the crowd a little bit and then just kind of hyping everybody up without doing too much. That's just part of the character, and I think that's really good because this is a part of their identity where, yeah, they have endless energy on stage, but when it comes to really being casual and nonchalant and essentially looking effortless, they can do that. And this is part of that, what I love about CORTIS. I've seen them live, guys. I can vouch that they're insane live. Like, even before they start, I even feel like this is their own concert already, and I think that's really cool. I think at a point where they do start going on tour, we all know that it's gonna be good. It's gonna be very well produced. Hey, James going crazy, and then the thing is, they're only performing 2 songs, right? And it feels like their concert. That's crazy. Let's go. I just got it. And so far, I think I don't regularly watch the music show promos for when they, you know, have comebacks for a lot of K-pop groups. I do here and there. I don't typically react to them. I just watch them on my own time is what I meant. And the thing is, what I've seen so far in a lot of the shows that that CORTIS has been performing at, they have been using handheld mics. And with choreo, I do want to talk about the choreo, is that I don't have to go too deep into it because I've done breakdowns for it already. But I do, what I want to highlight is how clean they still are as a group without really losing that the details, and also really hyping up the crowd and having the stage presence to be able to get everybody reeled in and having the crowd chanting, just going crazy. Now, I want to clear up some confusion, guys. And I don't know if people are just joking or rage baiting or anything like that, but I saw comments online where I think Joohoon actually dropped his towel or his cloth here, right? It's still on. The cloth isn't on the floor. As soon as we get this camera switch, right, the cloth is on the floor, the towel. Someone was saying, or multiple people were saying that, oh, Tarzan from ADP, All Day Project, he's sabotaging their performance. I'm like, guys, no, that's not how. It could be joking around, I don't know, but some people take that shit seriously, and that's just not the case. Like, whenever there's acts in shows, there's going to be times in between before the K-pop groups perform. There's going to be times when the stage has to be prepared for that group specifically. So if there are stuff in the middle of the stage, that shit has to be cleaned up before they even perform. So, and then they also have to prepare the stages. If there's going to be stuff that needs to actually be lifted, all those things happen in between all of that. So when I'm seeing people saying, oh, the cloth is from Tarzan when he was doing the floor work, guys, no, it's not. It's not. Things are gonna happen like this in performances, wardrobe malfunctions, and it's just gonna be up to the K-pop group to just casually either pick it up in wherever the choreo is, where it's most comfortable, and just keep going. That's the part of it. Because their outfits are pretty baggy and they do have a lot of loose clothing. So the whole towel thing will happen, man. Like, that's just part of it. Sorry, I went on a little rant right there. Sorry, my bad, guys. That's my bad. So this section right here, what I love about it is just, this is probably my favorite section within the, with Go. Play that beat. It's something about this choreo and just the spinning, the bounce of it. He's slowly becoming my bias though. There's kind of like a charm to him where it's like, I don't know. I think they keep this regularly in the choreo where they look at each other, Martin and Joohoon. And I think that's also what makes this entire choreography more fun and interactive, are little moments like these. Go, go. I just want it on beat. So shout outs to CORTIS once again for having endless amount of energy. And the reason I say this is because the choreo is already tiring to begin with. There's a lot of throwing. There's just a lot of footwork. And we're moving on to FaSHioN, right? And this rendition of FaSHioN is very, very aggressive. It's like this rock version of FaSHioN, and they're basically headbanging, they're jumping, they're screaming, and that also takes a lot of energy. I do personally think it's more of a artistic choice on their end to not have backup dancers. I think that works very well with them. There are going to be songs that I do think that later down the line in the future that they're probably going to use backup dancers, and that's completely fine. But I think for Go and FaSHioN specifically, it's I think they want to show that it's just them five for now. This is their identity for now. So I do think that they're going to be using backup dancers in the future, which I still think it's very beneficial for any group to begin with. But I think the reason why they do this, I think it's to really send a message, low key. Like, also, it does cost a lot of money to hire dancers too. Because the way they present FaSHioN here, they're not really doing the choreo, right? There's not really a necessary point of having dancers at this point, right? Man, I know my second watch kind of went on a tangent, but CORTIS got me talking a lot because there's so much to talk about with CORTIS, a lot to highlight. I love how the camera is shaking too. That's actually insane. Like, I want to start headbanging. This is so sick, bro. Like, that's crazy. I love it. And it for me with CORTIS is that they're offering something different. And I'm not saying other K-pop groups aren't. I just think for me, when it comes to CORTIS, it's very gravitating. I think what they're trying to do, which is why I think a lot of us right now are very invested in how CORTIS is going to shape their future and how they're gonna keep on going with whatever they got for the future, right? Because very strong start as a debut, and then on top of that, it just keeps on rising, right? They keep setting the standard for themselves even higher and higher and higher per performance. Obviously, we're gonna see what type of sound they're gonna go for in the future when they have more songs, how different it's going to be, how they want us to feel, what kind of concepts, themes that they're trying to go for in the future. I'm very excited to see what they got because these rookies, they're going crazy, they're hungry, they want to put out art. And I think that's one of the biggest things of why I enjoy this group so much, is because they want to put art out there. Hey, I love that. Love that. CORTIS, y'all ever see this video? Y'all are killing that shit.